Hello and welcome to Jail Psychologist. Before we jump into the videos, I wanted to make this little preamble to explain something that may seem strange at first. Why is a channel called Jail Psychologist posting videos about macroeconomics? If you came here expecting content about mental health, psychology, or life inside a jail, don't worry, that's still what this channel is about. But before I can talk about the mental health crisis happening inside jails and outside jails, we need to take a step back. Because over the last decade, I've been losing sleep about how our economy is making mental health worse every year. Working in a jail gives you a front row seat to what happens when people crack under pressure. But something I've noticed is that both working in a jail and working in community mental health is that more and more that pressure isn't just internal, it's external. Most of the people I work with aren't broken, but they live in broken environments. And that's not just true in jails, it's increasingly true everywhere. Across the country, we're seeing the highest rates of depression in 25 years. Not because millions of people simultaneously forgot their coping skills, but because the conditions they're living in have become unsustainable. Here's a simple way to say it. You can't therapy your way out of a housing crisis, you can't mindfulness your way out of medical debt, and no amount of deep breathing is going to lower your grocery bill. So if we really want to understand the mental health epidemic and we really want to fix it, we have to start with the forces that are shaping our environment. And that means talking about the economy. Not the stock market, not GDP, the real economy, the one that everyday people live in. Over the next few episodes, I'm going to walk you through how wealth concentration, policy choices, and decades of economic restructuring have quietly backed young adults into a corner. I'm going to show you how financial strain directly translates into despair, hopelessness, and depression. And most importantly, why none of this is inevitable. So, this is still a channel that focuses on jail mental health. The first series of videos is just the necessary prequel. It's the part we all instinctively feel but don't usually say out loud. That's why we're starting here. Not because I've suddenly become an economist, but because you can't understand today's mental health crisis without understanding the economic forces that created it. Okay, with all that out of the way, we can get started. In episode 1, we'll begin at the beginning by asking, what if depression isn't just in your head, but in your environment? That's all the time we have for our session today. I'll see you in the next one.